Hey guys, this is Edgar with Joe's Gaming Electronics, and today I'll be showing you how to replace a battery on a Bose QC45. The battery will be located on the left side of the Bose, the one with the side without the button, and the battery sits right here, right underneath this little panel, and is also soldered to the other side. The couple tools you'll be needing is a Phillips screwdriver and a 1.5 flathead. You'll also be needing B7000, a heat gun around 150 Celsius is the heat you'll be using, and a soldering iron or solder machine. So first, we're gonna wanna unscrew the screws. There should be 2 screws on the left side. And for some reason, sometimes they don't wanna come out so easily. There you go. That step, taking off the back cover, will be the last step we do. Now, we want to put the flathead in. All these tools you'll see right here, you can find on our website or in the link down below in the description. There'll be links to everything. This set comes with everything you'll need for all kinds of headphone repairs. And B7000 will need to place this back on so it does not fall off. So now I want to grab a heat gun. Make sure it's nice and hot, not too hot. This is where you gotta be very careful for this repair. You don't want to damage the speaker. You want to stay away from damaging the speaker. So what you'll start to do is heat her up a little bit. You place your finger there, feel how hot it is. You need to heat up. You need to heat up all of these areas so you can pull this plastic piece off. So I always start with the back side first. Get it nice and warm. And the heat sometimes does matter. There's some pairs I've worked on that 150 does well. Some pairs 200, some pairs 100. Don't know why the glue sometimes is just stronger than others. You want to heat it up nice and good. About a minute worth of heating up. Make sure everything's nice and even. That's when the flathead comes in. You'll find a corner piece. Gotta just dig the flathead in here. You'll mess up the plastic a little bit, but luckily the plastic bends right into place if you add a little bit of heat to it. Yeah, let's just say be very careful, heat it up extra if needed so it comes off easier, and be very careful where your hand is. We'll come back with battle scars, but we're back and ready to pry this open. If it's coming off still like that a little hard and you don't want to bend the plastic more, you're worried, it's fine to just heat up the back end a little bit more. If you see it's hard to pry up, you could add a little bit more heat. I would say 200 is the max to go. And if you're on 200, make sure you do not point the heat gun anywhere near the speaker cup. Have it at this kind of level instead of straight down. You will burn your speaker, and then you have to replace the speaker. And that's no fun. Get that heated up. There you go. Nice and easy. Pops right out. And here is your battery. A lot of excess glue. You can clean that off before you put the B7000 on. You clean off all that extra excess glue. You want to flip the speaker over, and this came off pretty easily, but you got to be careful when you flip it over after taking out the 2 screws that sit behind the speaker cup. This is attached to the speaker, and you want to be very careful with pulling this off. It'll be sitting like this. You want to pull from the S or the E side of the Bose. You want to pull up like this, grab your flathead, pry off the little bit right there. It sits right on there, this little clip. You want to pry that off carefully. Sometimes it's glue. I've seen some pairs without glue on there, don't know why. We get that popped off. So here it's gonna be kind of hard to see. All these connect to the main internal wire that goes through the headphones. You want to get these 3. this red, black, and white. Very big ones right here. That's the only thing you want to worry about for taking off the battery. You grab your solder gun, get it to 800 Celsius, and one by one, just heat and pop up. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Now your battery is unsoldered and you're ready to pop the battery out of place. Okay, well, it looks like the battery, this one, is glued down pretty well, and you do not want to use any of your metal tools to pull the battery off. So I'll be right back, bring another tool in here. All right, I am back, got this. We also have this on our website, called a spudger. Plastic, so you don't put, metal on a battery. And you kind of have to pry the battery up a little bit as it's sitting nicely on some glue. Nice and easy. Just keep pushing up and down, and sooner or later it'll pop out like that. Then you grab your new battery. Make sure you feed the wires through. You see a little hole right there. You want to feed your wires through there. Make sure you see them on the other side. Will they all come through? Let's go, there you go, right through. Place your battery in here. There's no need to re-glue it in here, because once you glue this plastic piece over it, it'll stay there, won't move. You're good from there. So you get that battery back in place. You grab your B7000 and you just put a couple little dabs. These two corner pieces, this corner, and a little bit all over this side. Just like little dabs everywhere. This stuff holds well. Not too much, not too little. That's of course after you pull off all that excess glue. You'll be grabbing this plastic piece. You also want to clean off all the excess glue. Then you pop that right back in place. Just like that. Give it a nice little squeeze. Make sure it's fully flat. You don't see any gaps. If you had to bend yours a little more than needed because you're having a hard time pulling it off, it's quite as easy as this to bend it back in place. You grab your heat gun. You heat up the side that, let's say we bent this side. You heat it up nice and well. You give her the bend and it will literally form right back to how it was supposed to be. But you place that back. Let it sit for a couple of minutes. Then once that's sat and it's glued back into place, you can flip the headphones over. Now you want to solder. You want to solder the 3 points back. So yeah, you want to solder these back into place. We'll have a diagram in description for the battery, for the main wire, for all other Bose QC45 wires. We'll have a diagram in the description so you know what colors go where. We're gonna start off with red, which will be going down first. This is easier with pliers. So if you have a pair, you can use a pair. Boom, red one's on. Now you want to get the black on there. And now the white wire. Just like that, all wires are soldered on now. Once those are on, you want to grab that speaker cup, the outside speaker cup. Right there, that little gold clip. You want to put that end right there onto there. Sometimes this is going to be a little bit annoying. Sometimes just do it in one shot. Right there. It's in place. When you place it fully down, you'll feel a small click and you know it is in place. You place this back over. Make sure when you're putting this back, it's flush like that. You should not have, there you go. You You should not have more than a millimeter or two of space. If it's sticking out even the slightest, like right there, you know that's not good. Something's wrong, something's in the way. So make sure it's fully flush like that. Make sure you put a little pressure just so it does not pop off. You'll place your S2 Phillips screwdriver, or just grab one if you have one. Again, 2 screws, one right there. You don't want to tighten it all the way. You want to get it nice in there, but not all the way tight. You want to put this one in. See, that is why. Sometimes I'm going right away. And there you go. You want to tighten that one and tighten that one all the way. And there you have it. That is replacing a battery on a Bose QC45.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.